On Wednesday, a student from North Vermilion High School was killed in a car crash. The sheriff's office says 16-year-old Cameron Chevront was stopped on State Road 234 and was trying to turn onto State Road 63. A semi on the roadway was blocking the view of an oncoming bus. As Chevront pulled across the southbound lane of State Road 63, he was immediately hit by the bus. Now, following the death of Chevront, Vermilion County leaders have sent a letter to the Indiana Department of Transportation. They're asking for steps to be taken to make that intersection safer. News 10's Blake Dollier tells us what they'd like to see done.
After the tragic death of a 16-year-old North Vermilion High School student, county commissioners are calling for action and changes here at the intersection of State Road 63 and State Road 234. Vermilion County Commissioner R.J. Donovan has sent a letter to INDOT and other state officials. He's asking for changes to the intersection where North Vermilion High School student Cameron Chevront was killed this week. He says after around 10 deaths since the year 2000, something needs to change.
INDOT, I feel, has failed in the last 30 years to provide any meaningful improvements to the intersection.
INDOT said in a statement they would like to extend its condolences to Chevront's family. They say prior to the incident, they'd spoken with Vermilion County commissioners about dual ground-mounted warning signs and LED stop signs. But Donovan doesn't believe that will be enough and that a better solution would be a traditional stoplight. He says there's no excuse for what happened.
That 16-year-old just got his license and had his whole life in front of him. Our North Vermilion community, our community here in Vermilion County is feeling a tragic loss.
Donovan says the intersection has a bad reputation.
We should feel safe, our students should feel safe at that intersection, and tragically they just don't. I don't use that intersection, because I'm afraid of what might happen.
He also says Vermilion County may not be one of the state's larger counties, but is facing one of the state's largest problems.
It's just horrible. For us, it's how many more lives are going to have to be taken from our community before the state of Indiana steps in.
County commissioners say they'd like to see these changes come into play as soon as possible. Reporting in Cayuga, Blake Dollier, News 10.